Do you expect Thomas Frank to go today? But a few moments ago, he did go. What's your initial reaction to the news?
Tom, J. Michael, good morning to you. It had to happen. I've been saying this for some time now. How long can it go on like this? And when you look at Thomas Frank's record at Spurs and you look at us now 16th in the Premier League, 5 points above the relegation zone, it simply could not go on like this. You know, he's managed Spurs 13 home games in the Premier League. We've heard boos from the Tottenham Hotspur supporters on 9 occasions, either at half-time and or at full-time. And things just couldn't go on like this. We don't seem to have any type of certain style of play.
1,000% sure. I'm also 1,000% sure that I never expected us to be in a situation like this, with 11, 12 injuries on the back end of this and what we have been facing. But I know when you need to build something and you need to get through things, you need to show unbelievable strong resilience. I think it's fair to say there's a few before me up here, not only for Tottenham, but in many other clubs that have lost their head many times. And I think you need to have a calm head, carry on, keep fighting, keep doing the right thing, make sure we stick together, because you can only...
In a stunning turn of events just 11 days before the North London derby, Tottenham Hotspur officially sacked manager Thomas Frank on February 11, 2026. The dismissal followed a damaging 2-1 home defeat to Newcastle United, which left Spurs languishing in 16th place, only 5 points above the relegation zone. Despite a successful Champions League campaign where he led the club to the round of 16, Frank's domestic form was disastrous, recording the lowest points per game average of any Spurs manager to take charge of at least 5 matches. Before his exit, Frank remained defiant, sending a clear message to the Tottenham board during a post-match interview with TNT Sports. He argued that sacking a manager is not the right thing to do, citing lots of studies to support his claim that stability is more effective than mid-season changes. He defended his record by pointing to an unprecedented injury crisis, with 10 to 11 key players, including James Maddison and Rodrigo Bentancur, unavailable, and insisted he was 1,000% sure he was still the right man to lead the club into the derby against Arsenal. The Danish coach also suggested that the responsibility for the club's toxic situation did not rest solely on his shoulders. He told reporters that while it is easy to point at the head coach, the blame should be shared by the ownership, directors, players, and staff. Despite his claims that he had spoken to the owners and felt his job was safe, the board ultimately concluded that a change was necessary to avoid a potential relegation battle, ending his tenure after just 8 months. Mikel Arteta's reaction to the sacking has been one of professional empathy, reflecting his long-standing respect for his colleague. While the Arsenal boss has yet to release a detailed formal statement, the news has shifted the dynamic of the upcoming North London derby, as Arteta must now prepare for a Tottenham side potentially led by an interim manager or a returning Mauricio Pochettino. The departure of Frank marks the end of a turbulent period for Spurs, leaving Arteta to navigate a derby that has suddenly become even more unpredictable.